What is League of Legends to you?
My first game of League of Legends, I remember it fondly because there was just a little bit of magic in how the game played, and I couldn't stop.
저에게 리그 오브 레전드랑 어떻게 보면 저의 인생을 바꿔준 은인이라고 볼 수 있죠. 첫 경기다 보니까 좀 되게 긴장을 많이 했었던 그런 기억이 납니다.
The first memory I had in my pro career was when I attended the first World Championship. I was very impressed of being able to attend such a big tournament.
其实我非常喜欢每天就是什么16小时或者18小时训练的时间，因为我觉得在那样的状态下面，就是那样的活法才是真正的我。
To me, League is my whole life. I was homeless, playing League in the League community. I got to get off the streets and live on Travis's couch.
솔로킬, 펜타킬, 에이스. 여러분의 가슴을 뛰게 만드는 그런 순간이 언제 찾아올진 아무도 모릅니다.
League of Legends used to just be about all the fun we had.
I think the early days of League was defined by certain players.
Cái khoảnh khắc đấy khi mà mình cầm con Nocturne để thi đấu với Fnatic thì cái lúc mà mình dùng chiêu cuối là khoảng cấp độ nặng. Hôm đấy là một cái thời điểm nó rất là sớm và mình cũng có thể cảm nhận được là cái khán giả ở Trung Quốc cái thời điểm đó họ rất là cuồng nhiệt và thích thú với cái khoảnh khắc đó. Và thực ra thì hôm nay khi mà mình gặp lại Soaz thì mình cũng nhớ một chút tại vì trận đấy cũng có Soaz.
We're all back for the thing we love, the League of Legends.
Back when anything was possible, when even NA could win worlds, we still can.
To feel the magic of these moments again is something we all crave. Think back to the classics.
팀 바론 대 팀 드래곤. 역사에 남을 승부가 시작됩니다.
전 세계 리그 오브 레전드 팬 여러분, 한때는 불가능이라 생각했던 시간 여행을 오늘 여러분과 함께 하려고 합니다. 무엇이든 가능했던, 그리고 소환사들이 협곡을 지배했던, 그리고 우리의 상상력만이 유일한 한계였던 바로 그 시절로 말입니다. 이제 리그 오브 레전드 클래식을 처음으로 만나볼 시간입니다. 자, 리그 오브 레전드 e스포츠를 빛낸 전설의 선수 10인을 무대 위로 모셔보도록 하겠습니다. 플리즈 웰컴, 모두 환영해 주시기 바랍니다. 팀 바론의 탑 즈타이. 다음으로 정글 앰비션. 진짜 오랜만에 만나보네요. 미드 스카라. 이어서 원딜 더블리프트. 끝으로 서폿 웨이샤오입니다. 이에 맞서는 팀을 소개해드립니다. 팀 드래곤. 자, 한선선 선수 여러분께 소개해드립니다. 자, 팀 드래곤의 탑 소아즈. 이어서 정글 리바이. 다음으로 미드 폰입니다. 이어서 바텀 캡틴 잭. 서포터 노란별 옐로우스타입니다. 대전에 오신 여러분, 협곡을 빛낸 10명의 전설들에게 다시 한번 큰 응원의 박수를 부탁드립니다. 네, 그럼 세계 최초로 공개하는 리그 오브 레전드 클래식 지금부터 만나보시죠.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the League of Legends Classic Showmatch. It is my great honor to be here with Officio and Jat and to cast a fearless best of one, full EU tradition, of course, between, honestly, 10 legendary players playing a legendary game back to a form that they basically all were in their primes during.
I can't wait, dude. Just so much nostalgia watching them walk out, but so much nostalgia for me casting with Freak and Officio.
Oh, you still remember my name? Thank you.
I said it a second ago, so we got it back.
I know we probably cast together at, I don't know, 2018 or 2017, but I remember, I think it was the 2015 World Final that we cast together.
We did. It was actually Riv instead of Freak.
That was 11 years ago, dude.
I know. It feels kind of weird, but it's the same also with just League Classic right now.
Yeah.
Like, I keep rewatching old games and just realizing it was not 10 years ago.
Yeah.
It was like 13, 14, 15 years ago that we were watching Season 1, 2, and 3. And it's kind of crazy just to go back in time. And I still love how the game looks back then. So I will definitely love how it looks today.
Sure, yeah. And so we're going to see here, you'll hopefully be flashbanged by some very fun and interesting icons. We are going to do basically no bans. There was some talk they were going to gentleman's ban Gragas. They're saying it was too OP.
Yes.
Not sure it's actually going to happen. Look at that
so
beautiful
how is
Ari
the ban
splash art.
phase working now? Because this is different than what I remember.
Right, so the way the ban phase is going to sort of work, 4th and 5th picks get bans. There's only 60 champions in launch roster, so only 2 bans per team.
So they banned Gragas and Master Yi.
They did. AP Yi is gone. AP Gragas is gone. Old
No, it's
Sona,
good. You don't want to
Ari.
watch Master Yi right now. We need Katarina for Scarra. I'm just
Sona
saying that
ban
already.
and OG Ari ban before the alt had resets, but still very strong.
So we have to teach everyone who didn't play back then, when you go into Champ Select, when you play yourself, it's about typing as fast as possible.
True.
Be mid, or whatever role you want.
Jungle.
There's no other way of getting it.
Dude, if there was streamer mode back then, I never would have gotten jungle. Because, like, you could use your reputation to get your role back in the day.
Yo, we get old Skarner.
Nice,
Okay,
old
good.
Skarner.
Lisa,
Wait,
of
which
course,
version of Skarner is this?
This is the very first version of Skarner. Flowers himself is over the moon. This is his favorite version of Skarner.
Okay, so this is pre-Spires.
Pre-Spires.
W gives you move speed.
And attack speed.
Q just is it's a spam ability.
Yeah.
What was the E?
The E is I mark people, and if I hit them, I get a heal.
Yeah,
But it's
right.
like, It's like a skill shot. It's like a traveling skill
it's
shot.
the one you
land-
don't max because it's kind of boring.
Hell yeah.
Alistar top lane, we did actually talk to
actually
Soaz
different.
yesterday.
Go ahead.
And Soaz was basically saying, guys, old Alistar is back, which means you can headbutt, auto attack.
You can get the auto attack?
You can get the
Blue
auto
Steel
attack.
Sheen Alistair?
Yes.
He's gonna
Oh, and we get the
he's got
Kassadin.
Karthus.
And Kassadin. Old
We get
Kassadin.
Karthus, we get Kassadin.
Okay, so this is Kassadin with the long ult range.
It's 700 range Riftwalk.
And then it's Karthus.
And a silence on his Q.
It's Karthus who will have TP revive most likely.
Yeah.
So that's what Scar is going to be doing.
Dude, TP
revive.
revive.
When he was a mid laner.
Karthus.
Not sure if a meme or not. Vayne.
All right,
okay,
good.
so Corgi's kind of
They're freaking
tryhard.
fast.
We have to say Corgi's tryhard.
They are
Double was playing
slamming
Vayne,
picks.
bro.
Yeah, but it's not as tryhard. Corgi's super broken on
Okay.
this patch. Like,
Wait,
ridiculously
this patch.
broken.
Yeah.
Just highlighting that.
Yeah. Yeah, this is Corki before the Q was a missile, so it just kind of hits the ground. It does reveal.
And, okay, Korka Janet is really sweaty.
Yeah. And this is also old Janna, her passive, global move speed to your team.
Nice.
Yeah, that's why.
That is a very strong. Also, the E gives 50 attack damage for like 10 seconds.
Yeah.
We should probably highlight for anyone who's confused, like the champions are not all locked from one patch. Like this is across like different early seasons.
Yeah.
So you have different versions of the champions.
So the way I'll kind of phrase it is like, it's like kind of vaguely Season 3, but not exactly. It's more, if there was a different kit, we tried to take it. So yes, it's the very first version of, for example, Skarner. That's period accurate already, not a big deal. For something like Twisted Fate, he was already on his modern kit by 2013, so we went farther back. We went like 2010 Twisted Fate. Gate is on his E. Yes, global teleport at level 1. Those are the kind of kits we went for, so hopefully it's going to be a very fun experience. If you had played since beta, you'll be like, I remember that kit, I played with that stuff. Understanding that it's not like, you know, it's not December 2009, everyone. It's certainly a mix of years, but trying to go for as much novelty as possible.
It's good to see you
on camera.
On camera?
Yeah,
Oh my
actually
God.
here.
I just wanted this memory again, right? It's been so long since we've been able to do this together in front of a live crowd with Doublelift and Scarra at an international tournament.
I like how you highlight them. I think of Soaz and Yellowstar.
Absolutely.
That's what I'm thinking
Zatai,
about.
Wei Xiao.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
But yeah, almost all of them active at about the same time. Levi, a slight more newcomer overall.
Levi's a bit later, yeah.
But I mean, still, this is going to be an incredible match. It's going to be a whole lot of fun to watch.
I also love the mix of world champions and Scarra and Doublelift.
And yes, the game looks like this. Welcome to Summoner's Rift on League Classic. It is TP Revive Karthus.
Okay.
You've got a Hunter's Machete. Is that a mana potion?
That's what I'm
You're
looking
damn
at.
right.
Hold on, we got the, what's the name of this
Crystalline
one?
Flask.
Crystalline Flask, Total Biscuits of Rejuvenation, Mana Potion with Fairy Charm and Rejuve Bead. We have Teleport Revive on Karthus as well.
Classic.
Yeah.
Oh my
Red Elixir
God.
start Lee Sin.
So
Red
these are the
Lee Sin.
Season 3 jungle items,
Season
because that'll
3
turn
jungle.
into a, what's the name of it after Hunter's Machete?
You can go into Madrid's Razors. You can go into Spirit Stone,
Spirit
which is then
Stone.
Spirit of the Elder Lizard, Ancient Golem, etc.
The 3 blue.
There's so many different jungle items.
So I think we're going to see the AD item here
Probably
and
Lizard.
probably the tank item here.
Yeah, probably Golem.
Probably, but you could go.
No.
You could go AP.
If you want real Season 3, they're both building
Oh,
tank.
we got a red
Full
elixir
tank.
start, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my God, on the Lee Sin.
Yep.
And Ignite, top lane, not TP.
No, of course not. Why would you be a coward like that?
I know,
Because keep in
Soaz.
mind, this version of Ignite, you get 5 attack damage and AP when it's on cooldown. Because yes, we have Season 3 masteries.
I also just have to say, looking at this map, like, it's so beautiful.
Oh, I know.
Like, it's like
great.
as beautiful as the day you lost it, right? I'm just so happy to see it back.
Yep.
I just want simple ways to get into lane so I know how to ward. I don't want all these like 4 different entries like in modern League of Legends.
Based on my memory,
yeah,
I feel like the red pot Lee Sin is actually a good counter pick into the BS Sheen Alistair because he has massive sustain.
Are we seriously going
on
there
his
trying to
W.
talk about like counter picks from
Well, I
14
think so,
years ago?
because in 2014 Worlds, Alistair was 100% banned because Sheen auto attack Alistair was so OP.
Yeah, there were like 2 or 3 games a lot of Alistair top. Yeah,
So-
back in the day, the solo queue strat was Trinity Force and Shiv, but in Pro it was only Trinity Force and a tank.
It is relevant though. Like
So I said he was going to go Lich Bane.
original Alistar was obviously sort of popularized by Shushe.
Yeah.
Who obviously just
Original
built it.
Alistair, yeah.
Yeah,
Full
AP
AP,
Alistair.
and he just roamed from mid lane and murdered everyone. And then people started playing it. Later, the version we have here, people learned you could do the auto attack. So it's probably Lich Bane, but you could also go Shift and do like the proc hit.
He could.
Um,
Oh my goodness.
Look how
at
serious
these
they're
guys.
playing. Like, again, this is the World Championship of League of Legends Classic. They actually try hard.
I also feel like the style here is like, I feel like even the observers are trying to make it 2013. They're not, okay, now they're zooming out again. We didn't actually have the ability to zoom out in Pro for like 5 years. Heck, we didn't even have an observer client for like so many years. Here's the first gank, go!
Here we go, up behind him. Wei Xiao going to do his best. He's getting slowed down. Second Q means perma-slow, and that is first blood to the Skarner.
Beautiful. Love it. Levi, of course, probably the best player in this match. The most recent pro. Going straight to the bot lane, securing a kill.
And they got push. Early Corki Prio. Double, of course, going to do his best to farm, but he's farming okay. Nice slow Janitor Tornadoes. The old missile speed, I forgot.
That's a 10-time VCS champion right there.
Yep.
So this is the Corki where you have true damage, obviously, from your passive, your Q, which you max. It's just the instant bomb. You can't actually dodge it.
Does it still reveal stealth and wards?
I don't think it reveals wards anymore. I honestly forgot. I haven't played a Corki in this yet.
And there's no package. We got
no, of course not.
No package.
No package. So
just raw power all the time.
This is a silence, of course, on casted and Q.
Oh, the full duration silence. Oh my goodness.
Yep.
But if Scarra turns his E on, he can still just go right through it.
Yeah. You can still hit him back.
I mean, level 6 Scarra's gonna die. He has no
that's
flash.
probably going to be a kill.
And then he's going to revive, and he'll be
He's
right
gonna
back.
revive and run
That's
back and
true.
die again. Like,
I will say, remember, Riftwalk has like a much longer cooldown in this version of the game.
Sure.
When you know Riot nerfed the range, they also made the cooldown much shorter. So like, even with max CDR of 45%, if he has the mastery, like you're still waiting for a little while.
it's probably also worth highlighting some like a big difference in laning phase in classic compared to Modern is things tend to cost more mana. And you have less mana regen.
Flash
Top
Q.
lane.
Headbutt into the turret range.
Levi's on it, man.
He red elixirs. Going to heal as much as he can, but he's going to get hit by the Scarner. Perma-slow is on. He's not going to survive this one. Levi's on for 2.
I gotta go play Scarner, dude. He's like the closest I can get to Udyr in League Classic because he's a fast-clearing jungle who just spams buttons. But Ambitious finally trying to make his gank. It's on a ward.
Yeah.
It's on a ward.
Yep. You can buy wards in this game. You can spend 75 gold for a regular green ward.
The sweeper doesn't follow you either. It's just a spot sweep.
Yep.
Yes, you did actually add in sweepers as sort of like one of the latest additions.
Yeah, so basically I implemented trinkets. Basically we realized that players didn't want to buy wards, so we gave them really, really, really weak trinkets that had something to do with their time. But Oracle's Elixir's in the game, so red trinket does not get to be Oracle's Elixir. You got to go buy wards or a sight stone, so the yellow trinket has to be a lot weaker than that one as well. So it is the weakest trinkets I've ever been, but we wanted to give some players a little bit of free vision.
Look at those Philosopher Stones by the supports.
Yep.
Gold per 10
Gold per
generation because they don't get free support items.
So because they have the trinket, they can do this. If we're talking real old school, this is actually the wrong build. They're supposed to rush Sightstone.
Yeah.
Just want to highlight that. But obviously now that you have the trinket, you can add that in. Probably good for supports because some of the games I rewatched from back then at like 45 minutes, you don't have any items as a support still.
Nothing.
So I like the fact you can get early gold from this. Are they buffed as well?
Which ones?
The gold per 10 items.
They're pretty much like the last version you saw of them when they were in the game. So Philosopher's Stone, pretty much a straight rip from the end of Season 3, because they got deleted in Season 4. Heart of Gold is a straight rip from the end of Season 2 when it got deleted. So, yeah, they are basically the versions you last saw when you played with them. Nice trade down there. Good shield from Wei Xiao.
Do we have comeback mechanics? How are bounties?
Oh, he's
Do we have no
Oh,
bounties?
good. Yep, point and click. Scarner ulti. Good luck, buddy. Down you go. 3-0 for Levi.
Levi is carrying this game.
Again, he is the best player.
He just presses R and it's instant. You can just flash and pull it back. It's incredible.
He is the best player on the map.
Oh, he does have a bounty that's visible on the scoreboard, though.
Yeah, so champion bounties are in the game.
Ambition.
Yeah, can we get the stun? It's a single Q. There's the silence, going to buy him quite a lot of time. Gets over the ult. He jumped over the ult. Oh, it's a heartbreak. Doublelift tries to push one back. Gets knocked up, though. He's not going to live. It's 4 in a row for Levi.
Top lane. Wait a minute.
He might have the damage. One more. Thank you, Red Elixir.
Zitai gets one for the team, finally, with the Ignite Lee Sin top lane.
So as the triple Doran's Ring build.
Yep, that's in the game.
Still couldn't get it done. Okay, but Levi's taking over this game, though, for sure.
He's gonna build tank, so hopefully he can't carry late game. Like, you know, you're not gonna grab Karthus or anything and like just pull him into your team. So I think it might get a bit harder for him.
True.
But early game, yes.
Vayne is a hyperscaler as well.
Hyperscaler, if we get there, for sure. Yep. I think Vayne always had that issue back then that her laning phase still kind of sucked.
And you can see that Scarra is crushing in farm right now. One thing to point out about League of Legends back at this point in time is mana costs are very real. We saw people start with mana potions. They've got some regen items in their build. So if you can last hit well, and of course, Karthus gets mana back for last hit. So like you can see like Pawn's kind of out of mana. He's getting pushed around a little bit here. And so Scarra's farming up. He's going to do plenty.
Yeah, Scar's going to be strong. Also, got to call it the old boots of mobility.
Love it.
You were so fast when you're out of combat with these things. Just to get in range for that Skarner pull.
Yep.
Oh, man, so awesome.
But I think also, like, generally mobility was obviously sort of harder to get by if you look at a lot of the older champions. And you don't have, like, dragons giving you out-of-combat movement speed. Like, the dragon will just give you flat gold, basically, for the entire team. So any item you could get that just gave you a little bit of mobility was huge. And you needed your jungler, basically, to be super proactive, because otherwise not much happened in the laning phase outside of the ganks. He's top bot lane.
W for the move speed. Gets pushed back, so he can't ult just yet. If he has flash, he might get more. Almost in range of Wei Xiao. Exhaust gets pulled. Actually, the flash might give him enough space to get away.
Should have done the butt wiggle right at the end. Pull him back a little bit extra. Shout out Captain Flowers on the old card. Look at him like fly away, though, with his boots of mobility back to clearing. So I feel like he should go Heart of Gold as well. Like, I think he's Yellowstone and Heart of Gold.
He's probably doing it, yeah.
I think he should go double.
I mean, he might be going Ancient Golem, but, you know, who knows what's going to go on there. And yes, you might want to hand off your blue to your mid laner. Cassidy doesn't have a ton of mana right now.
True.
He's going to leave the blue and he hands it off. What a homie.
Ambition took blue from Scarra on Karthus. That's crazy disrespect.
Now Scarra technically should go back in base and AFK if it's
If it's truly season 2.
He's basically out
My
of the
recollection is second blue was actually contentious between jungle and mid laner.
Constantly,
Obviously,
dude.
you know, both of them wanted it, but it was like reasonable to go either way with it.
Whoever was ahead could usually, you could make an argument that they take it, and then it would also just depend on the mid laner.
Hands though.
Like if you're going to spam a bunch of mana items on Karthus and you're going to be dying all the time, like you don't need the blue.
Yeah.
Scarra would disagree, but as a jungler, I would say that it's okay.
Sure.
He's here again.
Oh my god.
He's so fast.
No ulti.
And
this Garner has no hard crowd control. It's your second Q is a perma
Just
slow.
recall, mate. Why are you standing here alone?
He wants to be in XP range.
I mean, he's gonna die now.
Well, again, there's no CC on this Garner, so the ult, and he's just like, he's chilling. I think he's actually chilling. Yeah.
Oh,
back when Skarner was a fighter. This is why
Ambition
Flowers played this
1v3?
champ. What up?
I was thinking if Ambition was going to go in for a 1v3 right there. This is the single Q Amumu. If you miss it, you're done for. There's no charges. So that's why my strategy was always flash alt, then Q.
Yeah, of course.
Because you don't get those extra chances on the Q charges.
Yeah, stakes are generally a lot higher in this version of League of Legends. It's in a lot of ways sort of more strategic because once you commit, like that's kind of the fight. It's just like it's more of a brain game, less of a hands game for old people like me.
Exactly. Also, less combat mechanics. So again,
in some ways, yeah. So
if you make mistakes, it does hurt a lot.
Oh, okay. Going for the flash into the pull, into the pull, back. Zatai kick damage almost enough, but Soaz gets the kill.
Love it. Levi just going everywhere he wants. Soaz really needed this, by the way, because he's actually not doing that well top lane, despite playing what will become sort of a gimmick Alistar. It's still fairly weak before any Sheen or Shiv or whatever. I mean, he's going Lich Bane in this game.
Great counter pick by Zatai with the high sustain on the Lee Sin. It's probably W max Lee Sin.
Flash. Lots. He's silenced. He can't easily get away. He's going to survive for now. Will he tower dive? Look at the range on that one. And with the heal from Janna, it might be enough to survive through Requiem. It's going to be close. Pawn's going to survive it. All right. Here's Revive. Get back in there.
He might be saving it for later when it matters.
I mean,
no,
there we go. He's back.
Revive TP. Let's go.
So half the people watching now just basically type GG because Kassadin got his first kill in the early game, and he's now going to snowball.
Look at this late prio.
He wants Rod of Ages, upgrades the tier into Seraphs, and then he basically can't go
Well, there's Archangel's Staff. I don't think it'll never transform into Seraphs, or is that version in here?
You're right. I think it just stays at full stack Arcane. I'm trying to remember, actually. It might still change name.
Thank you for the reminder of not saying any names.
Because it has a shield on the active.
Oh, are we calling Armor Boots Ninja Tabby, or are they played at Steel Cats?
I think they're still called Ninja Tabby.
Nice.
They have there's no random dodge. This is without random dodge in the game. So Jax has his Modern E, for example, as well. If you want that to change, let us know. This is a game that we could patch. If you want random dodge, that is a possibility for the future. But we're not shipping with random dodge.
So mid lane now, basically, everyone who's ever played against Kassadin back then will have these memories. You're just at risk of dying 24/7. Yes, you have Revive. You can just go back and feed faster and die again. Top lane, Soaz.
There's Alistar. Gives him bonus AD, by the way, so Soaz can really scrap. There is a Bluetooth Sheen proc. You saw that W auto, chunked like a third of his health. Fighting in mid, Scarra does not have Revive. He's not going to have an easy time for this one. Pawn doing his best, jumps in, gets the kill.
Ambition finally here.
Big fight in the bottom side, though. Yellowstar's going to drop Doublelift now on the board. What a great gank.
Doublelift wants to carry in this one. There's also, I mean, Team Baron has a Drake, but that is just like a for fun counter, right? There's no...
It's just gold.
It's gold and XP.
That's it.
And you kill the next one, and it's more gold and more XP.
Exactly.
You kill another dragon, it's more gold and more
This
experience.
is before any of the, like, 3 dragons and the 5 dragon stack, and it's definitely before elemental dragons.
But you did add in that you get more gold the later you go into the game, right?
Yeah, so big stun. The polymorph at a good time as well, so enough to kill Captain Jack. That Valkyrie, but the silver bolt lands.
Dude, he actually can carry this game.
Yeah,
like,
he can.
The only champ you want fed on this team is Vayne to just take down the front line. Like this Alistar as well can't use ult against him.
Yeah, I'm thinking Ambition, flash alts, Karthus dies in alts, and that'll get everybody low enough for Doublelift to try and carry the fight. That's got to be their strategy.
Just give me Rylai's on Scarra or something so he slows everyone again.
He can still build the QSS as well eventually. He's got to pay the QSX tax at some point, otherwise Levi's just flash alting him.
And if he's not instant clicking it, it's really, really embarrassing against Captain Jack.
True.
You had better. Oh yeah, blue buff has friends, if you forgot. Blue and red buff has friends in the camp. So nice stuff there.
That's true.
Also,
and actually that's quite relevant, because now when you counter jungle,
you can leave one.
You leave the small one, and it doesn't actually respawn.
Correct.
So just remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Baseline
Leave
camp
one
respawn
little.
timers.
Are they Raptors or are they
Wraiths?
Wraiths.
Oh, they're Wraiths.
Okay.
Yes. We also took the white from Season 4. We just saw Ambition just go fight there. This jungle, by the way, has a 75-second respawn timer, so if you want to be the CEO of full clear,
Oh, geez.
there is a lot of full clear available for you.
Are there going to be any jungle timers on the map, or are those taken away as
We're
well?
doing something not quite as aggressive as Modern.
Yeah.
You can find them on the mini-map. We are trying not to be too spammy with the visuals, but a lot of the Modern UI tools are there.
Oh, both junglers coming bot lane. Karthus ult is ready.
3v3. Yeah, Karthus ult's going to be a big deal here. He's just hit level 11, too, for Scarra. Jump on in. Whimsy, the flash. Oh, the move is there. Gets pushed around. Karthus does hit it. Ambition waiting. Pops it. But they've got the Impale. It's going to be enough. Captain Jack kills Doublelift. And there's no damage left. 2 for nothing. Levi got to get in range for another Q. Just the 2 for nothing.
Dude, Yellowstar's Janna is so broken right now. Like the shield for the AD, and then just the Janna ultimate basically immuned the Karthus ult. The level 11 Karthus ult that came from mid lane didn't matter at all.
Oh, Soaz is there in the mid lane. Goodbye. Pawn takes him down.
Oh, what a beautiful roam. He used to do this all the time. Soaz was the most annoying top laner to play against in Europe for years, because he actually understood how to leave his lane and just go gank mid or bot lane.
It was insane back then. These types of roams were, even freezing waves was legendary. But look at this. The Lulu CCs them, but look at the, like, everyone is literally full health.
Yeah.
By the time Doublelift dies, the Karthus ult does a little bit of damage. Doublelift can't hit anyone through the Scarner ultimate, and they just run him down.
Yeah, nicely done. This Gen ult also slows in the area, so if you can channel it, they like really can't get around. Yeah, so I realized he missed the flash Q, but he's like, well, I can still headbutt. It's fine.
Well, I'm glad to see Yellowstar back. Gotta get the auto attack.
Bluetooth Sheen.
There we go.
As Soaz told me yesterday during rehearsal, he is going to go for Lich Bane on the champion, so it's going to be AP plus W auto Alistair. Big damage there.
Oh, he gets to press his E for the heal.
Yeah, the E is the heal. So the passive and E have kind of swapped essentially in that anytime you press any spell, you trample for 3 seconds and deal damage around you. Deals bonus to minions and monsters, so you can lay and you can jungle.
Just to help anyone who's going to play Alistar when the game is live, Soaz did actually explain to us, you got a max range W, otherwise you don't have time to get the auto off. We had that in the very end here, where he actually just were too close in W and he didn't get to auto attack. Just so you don't look like a fool when you pick it. You start feeding your lane because you're actually not that good in lane. So the pick isn't necessarily completely OP, even though it's a bit of a fun gimmick.
Levi also over here buying arguably, the best item in the game. Aegis of the Legion, baby. Aura items are here. They are back. They are amazing. And armor MR to your team.
Will he go to the Runic Bulwark as well?
Probably.
As he has another fight mid? Levi's so fast.
Yeah, doing pretty well. 4,500 gold to the lead right now. Of course, as you mentioned earlier, there are champion bounties. There are no objective bounties, so those are not on the map. Just simple gold for killing objectives. Of course, stakes rise over time, right? Champs with more XP, minions are worth more gold and more XP as time goes on. Doublelift pushes one back, tries to stay alive. Will do so. Pawn, you see 700 range Riftwalk. Scary spell.
Now, one of the issues for Vayne, also back then, obviously you can't really kill the wave. So you're super slow and always at risk of dying.
Look at how tiny the Dragon Health
bar is. Yeah, I know, it looks so funny. Oh,
but try for the play against Pawn. Big damage per auto attack. He's doing pretty well, jumps into the brush, but this is a long cooldown. He's got to flash if he wants to live. No, he's got the shield. Will it be enough? Karthus is going to try, deals some damage, but it's not enough just yet. He's got to be careful on Levi. He's going to be in range, flash ult, and Soaz is here for more. The flash gets away. He's going to be okay for a second. Ambition in the middle of the team. Ult's on the 3, true damage, trying to cut through onto the Alistair. Lee Sin Q not quite going to land, but they knock off one. Captain Jack on the way out. Natai going to try for what he can, cannot stay in range. Q's going to land, does not have anything else though, doesn't want to go for the kick flash.
Oh, could have gone for the insect in the spot of the map where the original insect happened. Wouldn't have actually worked, but...
Still here.
Got to be careful though, this is going to be big damage out of the rest of the team. Nice long range safeguard.
See, he's still fighting. Doublelift, getting a couple of hits off. Scarra is zoning. Oh, now Kassadin will chase you.
Yeah. And about 4 seconds left for him to walk. Exhaust is on, but yeah, he doesn't have damage yet. There we go. Does put it across. They get one. The kick a little bit too late, as already Karthus has dropped.
He just keeps coming, Deficio. Pawn.
He has blue buff. Let's look at the mana, man. He can just keep doing it.
In range for the slow, and a fat silence as well. Finally going to time out there. Yellowstar wants to be in range for a bit.
He wants to keep going.
He's close to having another one here. It's mana per auto attack on the W, passively. Active is damage every auto. Doublelift trying for a trade on Levi. Doesn't do a whole lot, but they're hitting this turret. Turrets are pretty frail in this version of League of Legends. You can see the siege pretty effective without that much concerted effort.
That's true. I mean, most of the strategies back then actually involved around just how do we kill turrets as fast as possible. Like, how do we get as many people together with a minion wave and just destroy the turret, especially if they pick champions like Vayne and so on, who couldn't actually kill the wave.
Yep.
And once you've taken down a couple of turrets, it was really easy to just get access to enemy jungle. And as a support, because you barely got any gold, well, you got turret gold, and then you could buy an oracle when the other guy couldn't, and then you just took over the map. Well, let's see the fight.
We'd call it like a siege comp, and you can see Doublelift trying to chase down Pawn. Pawn still had flash, though, and the chase initially is actually pretty good from Team Baron. The sustained damage of the Vayne. Levi goes kind of too deep here, right? No one can follow up on his Scarner ult, but then as everybody arrives and Kassadin bases to come back is when the fight eventually turned.
And sadly for Sitide, joins in too late.
Can't land. He does land the Q, doesn't decide to take it.
Oh yeah, not only does Mumu not have 2 charges of Q, his ult is not a stun, it is a root and disarm. You can cast spells like rule.
I did not remember it was a disarm.
But is the range of it really, is it bigger? Because at one point it went from 600 to 550. Like it
should be.
It has been shrunken and raised
I didn't
over
implement
time.
every champion, so I don't have like every number memorized.
Oh, look at the Archangel staff. Look at that amazing icon from Pawn.
Oh, that looks
That's the tier upgrade.
Nice one.
What is that thing?
They're running away.
There
Pawn
are
on the
so
chase.
many people having nightmares of playing against Kassadin right now watching this.
There's your damage from AP Alistair, 100-something AP. Scarra gonna have a bit of danger here. W should kill, W should kill. Just a punch, but next spell, down he goes.
Love it.
And the damage reduction, does it still go to 70% at rank 6 ultimate?
Oh yeah,
Or
yeah,
rank
it's
3 ultimate
plenty
for
strong
Alistair?
there. Big damage inhibition, a shield buys him a bit of time there. Q's not gonna land from Lee Sin, kick over the wall. Did they kill Captain Jack? Gonna try. Scarra has revived TP, but can he kill backline? They're gonna try, and they'll get him with help. Ambition on 1 health. Levi cannot stay in range. Doublelift with a 700 gold shutdown.
I mean, all these fights are fairly close, and I keep feeling like we're getting close to a comeback because we're getting kills on the Vayne. 5 for Doublelift right here. Scarra, of course, is 0-5, but still his job is literally now to just go in and die in the fight.
Yeah, he gave them tempo there with the death. He died on one side, but Soaz burned everything, and it created a 4v5 on the other side.
Ooh, they're being Baron.
There's Baron.
There's Baron. They don't see that. They don't see that word, I don't think.
It's invisible.
No, you can't see
It's
it.
a vision ward. It reveals
invisible.
wards, but is invisible, so they don't know they're known.
Unless you buy another vision ward.
Yeah, or Red Sweeper. There you go. Vision ward comes down. They can now see the ward.
Or like Corky Q reveals it still?
I don't remember this version of Corky reveal stealth.
Didn't you ask that
It used
already?
too far enough back in the day.
I
just
like
don't
don't remember this division.
Yeah.
But thank you.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it doesn't do it.
I think by this point in time, like in history, it hadn't anymore, but I don't remember like every single change on our champion.
This is coming back. Like the 16 years of patch notes that I've read are simultaneously paying off and cursing me to not know what version of League we're in.
I know. It was
And the
crazy
thing is, it's not even
champ.
just one version of League exactly, right? It's like Heart of Gold and like Ruby Sightstone. I think we're never in the game at the same time, like actually.
True, and then Doublelift with the red Phantom Dancer.
Oh, true.
The best color of Phantom Dancer.
Yep.
What were the stats on that Phantom Dancer? Didn't it do something funny?
I think it's still just attack speed and crit.
Okay.
If you went far enough back, it was random dodge. But again, this is post random dodge.
Levi's coming.
Yep. There we go. Flash ult's going to
He
land. They're
hasn't
going to have
paid
a
the
lot
tax
of follow up here. Lulu helps a little bit. Double's going to try to stealth away, but they're going to be back in pretty soon.
Still alive.
Fat shield with barrier. They're going to try to do everything they can with ambition around here as well. Trying to kill Levi. Decent damage. Lee Sin's going to get in there, and they find the first kill. Soaz ult is gone. Poncho's back up. They'll be careful because that is Kassadin,
He's gonna
and
chase.
he means business. Captain Jack takes down Scarra. Redive comes in the back line, but Pawn already takes down one. He's going to look for more, waits out the exhaust. Zatai's going to try to find his way out, jumps over. Does Pawn want to chase? He could, but he's at 15.
I mean, the entire Team Dragon, they're just waiting for Kassadin to jump in and kill someone in the back line, and then they kite back, and then he jumps in again, tries to kill someone, but Doublelift, once again, actually stayed alive.
Yeah.
Got another kill. He will have QSS probably on next back.
It's
which
that or
will be
Wit's End.
huge.
I forget Wit's End's build path. I think it actually might be no magic mantles. This wouldn't be Wit's, but yeah, he's got Blade of the Ring King. By the way, with the active attached, it's the active max health.
You have to
flow.
press it.
You press the button. He did do it when he dueled Pawn in Bottom River, so I know he knows. I've seen him use it. Also, Old Black Cleaver for Zatai built out a Brutalizer.
Yeah, that's incredible. Doublelift close to the QSS tax. Pawn's Archangels just transforms.
Yep.
So
Active Seraph. So you have to press the button to get the shield. This is also Seekers with the stacking AP into armor per last hit. Still, of course, turns into Zonias.
how does Levi have 5 stacks on his Ruby Sightstone? That's
Yeah, Ruby Sightstone can have 5 charges.
It went to 5?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It was pretty
Thought it was
expensive
4.
though, right, to upgrade it. I feel like oftentimes we just left it on the original one because it actually cost a lot, and you wanted Oracle and
So yeah, Sightstone let you have 2 Sightstone wards out. Ruby let you have 3 Sightstone wards out, and gave you more charges and cost more gold as well. But those were not unique against wards you bought, so you could have a Ruby Sightstone and then still buy a bunch of wards. Also got Aegis, as mentioned, has left that as basic Aegis for now.
Doublelift is ready to carry now. Wei Xiao is going to shield him. He's going to ult him. He's going to pull him off whoever gets close to him.
Yep.
Soaz's damage, just to highlight, it's really just like one combo, and then he doesn't really do anything while he waits for his cooldowns. So he's not the most scary top
Ambition's
laner.
got Oracles, by the way, so he can walk around and reveal all these wards.
But if he dies, he loses the 400
No,
gold.
this is the version where it's a 4-minute duration and not on death.
Okay,
On
nice.
death was earlier. Oh, the kick flash, but, yep. Jump over the wall for Pawn. He is, in fact, Kassadin.
Level 16 Kassadin. But they got the Janna ultimate, which is decent for an extended team fight.
Yep. Jumps in, nice slow. Stun's gonna land, waiting. There we go. Gets the ult. They have enough to kill him off. The polymorph means they have it, but can they chase down? Support's already dead. 1 for 1 so far. Shields coming across. Captain Jack running away. Doublelift flashes in. Is it enough? Can he fight? Looking for Yellowstar now. That's gonna be a kill from Requiem as down goes the Bloodthirster stacks. They're gone off of Corki, and Soaz might drop as well. Lands a pulverize, but surely they got enough damage and enough people to get that kill and go for Baron.
And that's the comeback right there.
Yep.
They win another fight. There's literally not enough damage on Team Dragon's side at the moment. They can't kill the backline. And Scarra, he wants to die anyway. He does not care. He just goes straight into the team and deals a ton of damage.
Absolutely right. And Doublelift can just flash forward in these team fights as well. Going to use this shred to take down again that incredibly small Baron health bar. He has a lot of health, but this health bar is just not that big. And 300 gold for every individual, plus the active Baron buff with free, correct me if I'm wrong.
Yep.
Big AD, AP, basically every stat aura. Mana regen, health regen.
Yeah, we're going to fight this Kassadin real quick. Look at him get knocked down, and just, as you mentioned, they have to kill the support, but not much else.
Captain Jax is not able to do too much in this, and obviously Yellowstar is playing Janna, so like once he's done like one round of like shields and ult, then he's really not offering anything either. And so as we talked about, we love the initial combo.
One combo, good combo.
Then Sitai can keep. Dude, they're all in. They're actually full.
Your Carthius, you're dead. Do your job, press R.
I love
it. I love that cutaway. That was great. So yeah, this version of Bloodthirster, by the way, stacking AD and lifesteal on kill. You lose stacks on death. You often went BT first slot Holiday Champions. Corki, of course, wants Triforce.
The Banshee's Veil on Ambition as well. No aura item on him, but it's going to help a little bit against Skarner if he can avoid poke.
I mean, this is my MSI final, by the way. Like, this is what I care about right now.
Back when you were good, this is what the game looked like.
Exactly. Well,
back
good
when
as
I was good is what the game
that.
looked
That was
like.
quite a compliment. I'll take that one.
You qualified for the LCS.
Yeah, back when I got carried.
You still managed to network your way onto Bjergsen's team and had to qualify without him. So, well done.
That's a fair point.
What version of Ardent Sensor is this that Wei Xiao just completed?
Very, very early. It's not life on hit. It's basically AP, or it's attack speed and on hit damage to your target.
Nice.
Yeah, this is before the overbuff in 2016 where it was like completely shattered.
1-3-1 on Team Dragon's side. Then you're obviously just losing your mid-turns. You can't really defend against the Baron buff anyway.
Okay, I'm glad this game is actually so close, because I remember some of the OG games of League could be giga snowballed and go super fast, but this is a battle.
Yeah, I rewatched quite a lot of games, and it's either you basically stomp them in 20 minutes, or it's 45 plus.
Yeah.
Guaranteed, where you just keep like losing and winning team fights back and forth. Nobody can really finish the game.
Yep. Yeah, this is the version of the game where wave clear is definitely very real also. As you mentioned, you know, turrets are a bit squishier, but you kind of saw how like slowly Cass gets through the wave. Players got a lot better in the last 13 years, where it's like everyone has like more gold in CS. You know, generally they have. So you've actually like slightly buffed some of the PvE stuff. Like minions get a bit more stat scaling because everyone just has like literally more gold and XP because they're better at the game. So some things are like, you know, a little bit different to keep up. There's the jump in. That, however, basically no different.
He's back.
Ban this champion.
Pod. But he can revive TP back.
Okay, decent move ultis, a tie in the back line. Good ult out of the Janna, but Doublelift is here. Can he do enough damage? He's fighting Captain Jack. Jumping around, barrier pop, getting the shields. He's still surviving. They're trying to kill Doublelift, but he stays alive.
The revive TP from Scarra gives him the numbers advantage at the end, and Doublelift continues to scale.
Imagine playing Kassadin knowing I will kill everyone 1v1. I just did it, and then the rest of my team runs into team fight and just die. Please, just let me solo win the game in the side lane.
Oh my god.
Black Cleaver and Last Whisper, yes, they stack. Yes, you can buy those. Have fun with that one. I do want to be clear, this is a version of League that has unique passives. You cannot, I mean, you technically can, but they're not good to buy 6 Sunfire Capes. They are unique. Want to make sure you're aware of that one before you get any ideas. Pawn going to do his best to jump around. Goes actually for the fight on Riftwalk, but Zatai just takes him down.
Nicely played by Zatai. 8-2 now on this Lee Sin.
Yeah. And he got like first blooded early, right? Like he got ganked.
This is what I look forward to the most though with League Classic, right? Seeing great players now come back and try different versions of how you build these champions. Pro play Lee Sin in like Season 3, you just built tank.
Yeah.
And you did nothing in late game. Like you were just basically walking around trying to kick someone away from your carry. Now we have someone just building full-on damage, armor pen, everything, and he's destroying people.
Yeah, it's a solo queue build. Slow comes out of Yellowstar. The whole team is here. Heavy Pulverize means a lot of damage, and Ambition's already quite low. Couple of shields come out. Double's already on the fight as well for Levi. He's got QSS. He feels comfortable. Scarras are on the backside as well. Levi's at half. Double is still on the chase. Almost gets around the tornado. But that from Yellowstar means the disengage is in.
Yeah, that's alt burn from Doublelift as well, but it's not like we're waiting on some Dragon Soul or some Elder Dragon. So we got to wait for a big team fight to happen. There's no permanent game accelerator other than the players just getting stronger. And to your point, Deficio, I can't wait to see like modern split push or freezing understanding or sieging understanding with the old game. It's going to be fascinating to watch some of the top players on stream.
And nobody can actually predict the meta. Like I saw a lot of comments about, oh, this champion's going to be so OP, I don't want to play against this again, and so on.
Because it's all a little bit different.
It's all different, right? There's different versions of the champions. And again, people are going to learn how to play against them in ways that we maybe didn't think about back then, like 10, 13 years ago.
W, oh yeah, by the way, you get full cooldown, Wing to a minion. You know, there's no penalty, you just W wherever you want. You get the shield, you get the normal cooldown. Full power, Lisa and W.
Word's going correct, by the way, in Levi building full tank. So he actually can't carry this game, even though he got all the early kills.
This game has really good AD ratios. This version of Scarner can build AD.
Mistakes were made by Levi.
They're going to try to go for the smite. Should be able to get it. Yes, they do. Claimed on the Baron buff. AD, AP, regen. Oh, they're going to pop the Shirelias, do what they can to kill Levi, pulling him around as best they can. Ambition with the flash ulti. The zone is for Pawn, keeps him alive for now. Wei Xiao wants to live. Big knock from the backhand side. Pawn knocks down one. Can they get the rest? Yellowstar going to fall. Doublelift still around. Looking for Captain Jack. I think he Valkyrie'd forward. That's not going to go well for you. Soaz and Pawn, though, still alive. Q's going to land. Zatai Talk takes him down. Doublelift. Yeah, Pawn is gone, bro. That Riftwalk is not fair.
But those are long death timers, and they got 3 people trying to push mid with the Baron buff.
And they're going to try. Inhibitor's going to certainly fall. The question is, will they have enough? Once that happens, you can see the respawn timer is around 20 seconds apiece.
It's only 1 minion wave, so maybe Kassadin can jump in and actually get rid of it.
It is a fairly modern Baron, though. It does give resists to the minions around, makes it harder to kill. Inhibitor drops. They're going to try for the siege right now. Just 32 minutes in. Onto the Nexus turrets they go. 3v1 jumps in. Some damage. Locked up. Kicked. Active Shirelias. Going to dodge the first Q, but he needs to heal. And there's no home guard regen, buddy. You got to sit there on the fountain. Nexus taking the damage. Interrupted by the Janna, but it's not enough. Doublelift last hits the Nexus and takes the match.
First international title for Doublelift. Closes it out here for Team Baron. What a match.
I love the comeback.
That was
we literally
a great
have one
comeback.
team getting super far ahead early, trying to then just pick them off left and right. Doublelift just telling his team, guys, just please team fight around me. I will actually carry this game.
Yeah.
And he did.
He did. My teleprompter says to say that was fun. And it was. It was a really fun match. I want to take a small part of this one. I told Doublelift you should probably play Vayne. It's a very new champion. Partially, I was like, look, you can play Ezreal. It's Ezreal with the W that heals teammates. That's a new champion. You can play Sivir. It's toggle W Sivir with the ult that gives allies attack speed. So you can play some new stuff.
God.
But if you want to play a Doublelift signature, it is Vayne with active Bork, and he went for it.
The mechanics are amazing.
Yeah.
Oh my. These guys are back into it. Look at how much fun they had getting to play on stage again. I feel like all these guys are rehooked, and they're just going to be trying to play more games of Classic.
They're right now discussing starting a new org.